icy trails to the snowy tracks. If that happens outdoors, we're talking about it. From fishing to hiking to hunting to trail riding, we cover it all. Brought to you by Petrick Service Station, Holden Sporting Goods, Black River Express, Moe Hardware, the Levis Drum Rail Riders, the Elk Ride and Gun Club, Triplo County Economic Development and Tourism, and the Associated Conservation Clubs of Triplo County. So tighten up your boots, check your hook, and fire up the engine. The adventure starts now.
That's right, everybody. It is Thursday. It is time to get outdoors, even though it's a little colder out there. And my guest was supposed to be Mike Blaha this morning, but you don't look like Mike.
No, I hope not. You know, he's kind of ugly.
Good morning. You want to introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Adi Becker, and I'm filling in for Mike Blaha, our president, who had a little fall and hurt his shoulder again.
Oh, no.
So we wish him the best and hope he recovers fast.
Boy, that guy will do anything to get out of having to do something, doesn't he?
Yep.
No. We hope that he recovers quick. And yeah, you've been in here before talking with me, so you're not green behind the gills, right?
No, we've done this every year, usually closer to fishing contest.
Yep.
There's a lot going on around Gun Club right now. You know, we've just put out deer hunting's coming, so we just at 186 at the canoe landing there, we put out a dumpster. So if anybody gets a deer and you want to get rid of the carcass, please don't throw it in a ditch or somebody's yard. Just take it there and throw it in a dumpster. But that's it. Don't throw any cardboard, no paper, nothing, because if whatever you throw in there, we have to go dumpster diving then and jump in there and take it out, because they won't take them with anything other than the carcasses. So please throw your carcasses in there. Keep the ditches clean in people's yards, and we appreciate that. Yeah,
it's great to have that out there, because I know out where I live, we're way out in the middle of nowhere, and it is a dumping ground for carcasses.
It is, and it's too bad, but we've had good success with this for the last couple of years, and that's why we're continuing doing it, and it works out pretty good for us.
Yeah, and the deer must be getting in the rut out there.
Oh, they're running.
They are.
We just had 4 in your front yard. Yeah. 5 just standing there.
Yep. There's been so many bucks in the mornings when I come here that just standing in the middle of the road, just smelling for women.
So. I drive school bus every morning. You make the loop, and there's deer running all over. Especially this morning, as frosty as it is. It seemed like there's more out. Plus, all the corn's coming off, so you see them more.
Yeah. Well, that makes it good for your hunting season coming. Well, we got multiple hunting seasons going on right now.
Yeah, bow hunting still going, and people are getting some nice bucks with the bows.
Yeah, I've seen that, and there is some nice ones out there too. You know, so but you know. We did talk. It's a little frosty this morning, so ice fishing is just right around the corner too.
Oh yeah, we just our last Rod Gun Club meeting. We're getting ready for the jamboree and in February there, and we've got we decided to go with $20,000 for Old Bugler again.
Okay,
that's a lot of cash.
That sure is.
And if you can go out on a Sunday and go fishing and go home with $20,000, your wife will send you fishing every Sunday or Saturday, I should say.
Yep.
And so we're starting to work on that. We got Doug Yap, he's the vice president or treasurer, and he's got the posters made up, I think, now, and he's getting the tickets. And Mike wanted me to remind everybody, when you make out the tickets, especially for guns, and you're putting your grandkid on there or somebody, please put your name on there too, an adult.
Oh, okay.
So when you go pick up the gun, it's not so hard, because if it's just a kid name, they got to give it to the kid. Well, the kid, he's under 18.
Yeah.
And it's just nicer when you put the adult name with the kid, your grandson or something like that. It makes it a lot easier, not only for us, but for you when you go pick up the gun. And it just it's easier all the way around.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it helps with background checks and all that
and
stuff
all
too.
That, yes. Yeah. And nice legible penmanship.
Well, that's harder for some of us guys.
And then we also have that kids contest. We're going to have it again this year.
Okay.
And so that's always in May, and they're filling the lake as we speak. So we should have plenty of ice for February and plenty of water come May for the kids fishing contest.
Yep, and it's going to be here in no time.
Oh my gosh, those years go by faster and faster every year. It just seems like we were in the tent at the last ice fishing contest, and it's just around the corner.
Yep, just right around there. And you guys had a busy year last year with the canoe landings. I think you got purchase some more land. Did you do that last year, or are you guys working on something new?
We're working on it.
Okay.
And we purchased the stuff for the canoe landing.
Yep, for the canoe landing.
Yeah, and then we put they worked on that most of the summer off and on, and
Mm-hmm.
we've got some picnic tables out there too. And the people do use them. We just ask that pick up after yourself,
Yeah.
please. We appreciate you guys going out there. It's a very nice landing. It looks it's easy access for everybody. But we've had a couple of times we've had to go out there and pick up some trash. So
Okay.
if you can, please just pick up your stuff and leave it as clean as you found it, and we appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Yep. And what I always tell people too is like if you're out at these places and it's not your trash, but you see it laying around, go ahead. It doesn't take 2 seconds to pick it up and take it with you.
Correct. Yep, that's a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, ice fishing coming around the corner. The canoe landings, there's probably not too much canoeing going on right now.
Yeah, a little chilly out there, especially this morning.
Yeah, but I think they've been utilized pretty well this summer.
They have. And that one, and that's a nice run too from 186 down to Independence. And the one in Independence gets utilized a lot. Now they got one in Whitehall too. So
Okay.
there's a lot of choices here on the Trempealeau River, which is nice. You get people out of the house, away from the computers, and just relax.
Yeah, exactly. And, we're talking hunting season going on. A lot of people getting their bucks out there and more stuff coming up. And, that dumpster, too, we can go back to that just for a moment. The carcass dumpster, too. That's right on
186.
186.
Halfway between Independence and Whitehall. And it's right where the canoe landing is.
Okay.
And we have a camera up. So make sure you just throw the carcass in there because we had to put a camera up just keep it safe,
Yeah.
and make sure that people don't use it for their own private
Dumping.
dumpster.
Yeah.
And so please use it, you guys.
Yeah.
And even check out the canoe landing while you stop there so you can see how nice it is. And so maybe next year you'll use it.
Yep. And we still have a few nice days left this fall. I mean, 50s, upper 50s isn't too bad to get out there.
Might get Indian summer yet.
Yeah, we might, November is, it's always weird for us. Sometimes it gets cold, sometimes it stays warm until darn near December.
Yep, and it changes so fast. You can go from canoeing to snowmobiling in about Wisconsin weather,
Yeah.
Put your furnace on in the morning and air conditioning on in the afternoon. And
Yeah, and let's hope for some snow this year. What I've been hearing, they're saying that El Nino or whatever this year, so we're supposed to get more snow, more cold weather. We'll see. I know our snowmobilers have been a little disappointed in the previous
Yes.
years.
You feel sorry for them that they have to travel all the way up north. It's nicer, and it's better for all the businesses around the area and everything when you have good snowmobiling around here because we have great trails.
Oh, yeah.
When they can get them open, and great clubs that keep them groomed and everything. And it's good, like I said, for the economy of Trempealeau County and all their businesses in Buffalo and Jackson. It's just nice to have that snow. So let's hope. And they, like you say, they're calling for quite a bit of snow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah.
Not those weathermen are not always right. I don't know.
I know.
I play one on the radio here, but I'm not a real weatherman.
You can blame it on whoever printed it out.
Yeah, that's what I do. I blame it on the government. That's where we get our stuff from. So might as well do that now. One thing I did want to mention while we're on air, this is for the Blair Sportsman's Club, but they have their Shooting for a Cure this Friday, October 31st. So if people want to get on out for that, it's dedicated to sportsman activities for all ages, and over the past year they've achieved significant milestones with their annual kids fishing derby, bringing together families and children of all ages, and that is going on. It's a 50 bird night shoot, and their goal is shoot for a cure for breast cancer, and all proceeds will be donated to Rita Tranberg Memorial to assist families impacted by breast cancer. And we'll talk more about that as we get through the day and get closer to that, but that's coming up this weekend, so if people want to get out for that, another good event to get out to.
It's a great fundraiser.
Yeah.
People with cancer, it's nice when they do things to help them out.
Yeah.
It's a nice little. In a bad time, it makes it a little sunnier.
Yep.
So that's nice that they do that down there, and hopefully they'll get a good turnout.
Yeah, we're hoping so too. And that Rita Tranberg Memorial, those guys have done a lot. I had them in here earlier this year, and it's quite the thing because they help local families.
Right.
When they're going through
the money
these
stays
things.
right in the area.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
It's nice to see, it's people helping people, and that's a lot of what the community is and the Rod and Guns and all this is about here.
Yep. And that's, we got to look out for each other because we know Washington don't care what we do here.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. Well, what else is going on around the area? Anything else you want to cover before we get headed out this morning?
No, that's about all I was informed about.
Okay.
For the Rod and Gun, We got the tickets are out there, people. They'll be coming in the bars and restaurants and stuff. So if you see some tickets, we appreciate you buying them and supporting our club, and not only ours but all the clubs, because we all got our fishing contest. Blair's is in January, I think, and they have Whitehall, Dodge, all these other clubs out there. So please buy a couple tickets for each one, because you're supporting the rod and gun clubs and all the work they do for the environment around the area. And all the hunting land that we have here for public hunting would not be possible if it wasn't for your generosity buying tickets and giving us the funds to actually make it possible, so everybody can hunt in the future, even if you don't have land.
Yeah, that is so great. Well, with those wise words, I think we're going to go ahead and get back into the hits. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yep. And we wish Mike a healthy recovery, a quick and speedy recovery, and I'll get some music on for him later. So thank you so much for being here.
You betcha.
Start your day with the good stuff.
All right, make it extra large, 2 sugars, lots of cream.
Coffee with Brian.
Somebody said something about coffee.
Brewing up music and more.
Coffee drinker, huh?
Every weekday morning from 6 to 9 on